It is time for some more Peep Show.
Hell yes.
Now, this is S2E6 Wedding. So, what should it be titled though? Cringe.
Just cringe.
Yes.
The two people that should never be invited to a wedding are these two people.
Mark and Jez.
Yep.
Just never ever. Just
Never,
don't invite them anywhere. Just let them stay in their humble abodes.
Yes.
They were built to have social media channels, and they were before their time. You know what I mean?
You're right, actually. They were just two human beings that didn't know how to human being.
Right.
Like, they didn't get that class on learning how to become a human. And so it's just, you could beg that these two are aliens from a different planet, and I would believe make everything make more sense.
Why do you think it is the two of us do what we do?
Yes, very true. Very true.
Anyway, let's get into it, man.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is. This is bad, very bad. The canal, perfect venue for the emotional bump-off, because if I start screaming, there's no one to hear. On the plus side, she's obviously confident I'm not a potential murderer.
Listen, Jez, honey, I need to talk to you about something. About us.
Here it comes. No blubbing, no garment rending.
Jez, I've got a biggie to ask you. Would you consider marrying me?
Yes!
Obviously, it wouldn't be a real wedding.
No? Oh, right. Well, in that case, yes!
See, it's just my visa's run out and the home office called. I know a couple gay guys would be up for it, but
Oh, Nancy, don't marry those gays.
Oh.
Marry me.
Honey, you understand this would just be an administrative procedure, right?
Exactly. The happiest administrative procedure of our lives.
Hey, I'm home. I've got Gladiator on the...
So, that sounds like a type of marriage I could get behind.
That's very American. Married for papers. Tale as old as time.
Or the opposite. Now it's reversed. The universe.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's like,
where have we heard this story before?
Huh. Interesting. All right.
So Mark's got Gladiator on DVD. Let's see what he's walking
timestamp
into.
that right there. Jesus.
Yeah.
DVD. Apparently there's an outtake where this extra gets piked and you can see all the... Jez, you're cleaning the bathroom.
That's right, my friend.
Why? Sex slavery? Murder clear up?
See, if it's all right with you, which I'm sure it will be, Nancy's moving in.
She is?
As a natural precursor to us getting married on Friday.
You're getting married?
That's right.
Why?
Well, because we love each other. Also partially for visa reasons. What do you want me to do with all your toilet books?
Don't you think Nancy, isn't she using you a bit?
Oh, great. Well, thanks for your show of support, mate. I was going to ask you to be best man, but actually maybe I should ask Superhands now instead.
Well, sure. If that's the way you feel, maybe you should.
You're just jealous because you want to get married to Sophie.
Jeremy, I'm totally and completely over Sophie.
Oh, sure. And I suppose that's the reason why you wrote her name on every single egg under the word bird.
What? Someone gotta tell us what that word bird is.
What is that?
Is it? I mean, it's the idea of putting some literature next to the crapper.
No, that's not
unusual thing. That's, we all do that. But word bird?
What? Who goes to the bathroom with a pen? That's what I want to know.
A few scenarios came up in my head, and I'm just gonna keep them in my head.
There you go, man.
Yep. Look at me. Look at us progressing.
Oh
here.
my God.
So, Superhands, what have you been up to?
Long weekend looking into the mirror.
All right, bit of soul searching, was it?
Cocaine, Mark. Cocaine. Fancy a punt on the quizzy? Shit a bit of data out of that bunged up brain box. I'll do the buttons, you do the answers.
So, listen, I wanted to have a chat about Nancy.
Yoko, hello marriage, goodbye major recording contract.
So, you agree it's a terrible...
Capital of Indonesia.
Jakarta.
Correct. She's got trouble written right the way through a stick of Brighton rock.
So, I thought we could split them up. Maybe you could tell him you got off with her.
Fucking hell, that's a bit strong. Where might you find a diphthong?
It's an element of speech.
Where might you find one?
In a word.
Good boy. Why don't you do it?
He'd never believe it, whereas you...
No, you're right. That's more believable. Jamie Lee Curtis, born a hermaphrodite. True or false?
Urban myth.
True. Oh.
I don't know. I don't want to come out fighting with just with cock in my hand. If I go for it, you going to back me up? Oh, this is for the jackpot.
Of course I'll back you up.
What kind of animal was Ricky Tikki Tavi?
A mongoose.
Piss off, little rat.
He was a mongoose.
Rat.
A mongoose. See? Told you.
But I was in charge of the buttons, Mark. I drew a line. You cross that line. I'll have to have a think about you. I don't know if you can be trusted in a combat situation.
Thanks so
Worst partner in Jeopardy ever. Here, what's pissing you more off? The fact that Mark crossed the line, or they can't figure out how to split up Jez and
It's like
Nancy?
both. It's both. It's just I don't know. It's just a failure on in both friends' courts. Both friends should be like, we got to tell them, because for me, once you tell them, once you bring it to their attention that they're about to ruin their life, then it's on them. Then it's not on you.
Right. The responsibility is then on Jez in this particular instance. The ball is in his court. Their conscience would be clear once they get it off their chests. And I can't wait to see how they do that.
Yep. I can't wait, man.
so much for sorting me out with this, Tony. You would not believe how hard it is to get into trainers and architecting. It's practically a closed shop. I love this.
Well, I'll take all the phone monkeys I can wrangle.
It's great, though. My own phone, my own space. Might move that to there. Me, bringing home the bacon for my fiancée.
How is the Yank? She started spanking your plank again?
That's not terribly important, really, Tony. You see, we're very much in love.
Cheers. I've seen Love Story. I know how it ends. Here's a clue. Somebody dies.
I can't believe you wanted to meet for lunch. You really meant it about being friends.
Of course I meant it, Mark. So how have you been?
Fine. The human being's basic needs are really very simple. Food, liquid, entertainment, and a release of fluids at regular intervals.
Nice. And how's your love life?
Love life may be a rather grandiose term for staring at women on the bus.
Oh, shut up. You just need to find someone you like. Oh, what about her? I know her. She's a friend of Nancy's. Hi, Karen.
Sophie, be quiet.
You like her.
I don't necessarily like her.
Yes, you do. Go and talk to her and tell her you like her hair.
You do realise it's me you're talking to, not an Italian builder.
Okay. Well, I'll go and talk to her for you.
Sophie, no, don't.
So he has...
Oh, God. This is terrible.
He has fallen, like, through the friend zone barrier and ended up in this situation, the gay friend zone.
Yeah, and he's 100% straight.
There's no return from that. Oh my God.
But then again, there's 7 more seasons of this.
This is true. I'm talking about for this one episode.
For this episode.
Apparently you can't pull from any other episode. It's just usually a one and done thing. So wow. It's funny that I think about it now. The only thing that's carried over is Jez and this chick. That's the only thing, gaggle fuck of a relationship. Whatever this is. Other than that, it doesn't rely on the last episode.
They're a bit, you could come in time and it still makes sense.
Yep.
Maybe it'll go really well and I'll have a double wedding with Jeremy on Friday. Oh no, she's coming. Must think words. Funny words. Hi. Say, isn't it funny, all the coffee? What's with all the coffee? Listen, I'm just gonna go over to my stupid friend and give her a good shake. But if you ever want to call me about anything, then I'm in the book. Mark Corrigan. Too formal. Lighten things up. Light, not slimy. Oh, can't retract the wink. Unless...
What?
See you. Brilliant. The twitching freak. Works every time.
Who needs to go?
I believe that's what you call an epic fail.
Dude, the whole thing. How dare she? She knows how awkward this dude is. He's trying to pawn the awkwardness off on someone else, which is a smart move for her.
But it's doing a disservice to both Mark and this woman. She's fucking both of them, not in the fun way.
Right? More of in the fuck life fucks you with.
Exactly.
Yes.
Who needs to go off to Amsterdam? That is such
what
bullshit.
No danger, my friend, no danger. Just a load of old mates in the boozer, loving it.
Hans, is it perhaps time we had a word with Jeremy?
Oh, Jez, listen. Oi, oi! Tequila slammers! 3, 2, 1, lift off!
Mate, are you going to slam?
I don't drink, it's a Buddhist thing.
What's his name again?
Sam, mate of Darren's.
Come on, it's a stag night. You've got to slam on a stag night. Sam.
Not like that, you idiot!
Buddha wasn't too pleased.
Oh my God.
Now, usually it's a good sign of a bachelor party, or as y'all call it, stag do, that you end up in the hospital, or it's a really bad thing.
But not so early. Not while the sun's up.
Right, come on. Even though I have heard, this is what my sources tell me, that UK, in the summertime, it doesn't get dark till 11 p.m. and the sun comes up about 4 a.m.
What? I thought that was up there, Finland. Up there, where the sun never sets. Because take me there, and I would close my eyes up. But
that's what I'm saying. So maybe it was late at night. Maybe it was like 9 p.m. for them.
Maybe. That's crazy, though. But no, that's too early. Too early to draw blood. Yeah. I'm a firm believer of never is too early. It's never too early to draw blood. But I'm on a stag do. That's too early, man. Too early.
When are you going to say something, Subhans?
I don't know, Mark. I'm having second thoughts. He seems really happy.
Come on, you said it. She's Yoko, remember?
Hey, guys! Sam's going to be out in an hour or two, so... Like to remember, or what?
Listen, Jez, there's something I've been meaning to tell you that I didn't want to tell you. It's about Nancy. I know you two aren't doing it, and it must have got to her, because the other day, she sucked me off.
Oh, no.
While I was having a whittle.
What?
Yeah. Not just as, obviously, but...
Why would you go that far?
I didn't want to. She's obviously into that sort of thing. It was pretty disgusting.
I don't believe you.
Seriously. I wouldn't lie about a thing like this. Anyway, Mark saw the whole thing.
Mark?
Yep. I wouldn't have believed it, but I saw the whole damn shooting match.
Really?
Afraid so. Definitely.
Fuck, I can't believe she'd do something like that.
Jez, mate, cheer up. You'll get over her.
How could she do something like that to me? God.
What?
I love her. I really love her. What am I going to do?
Oh, my God.
Forgotten her in a week. You know what you like, you big idiot.
Everything's turned from gold into shit.
Bro, what the fuck?
Jez, it was a joke.
A joke?
We were joking. She didn't suck his whittle. It was a put-on.
We stagged you. Good and proper.
Oh, right. Brilliant. You fucking guys. You got me all right.
Brilliant.
Oh, my God. What? So he's all in.
He is.
Oh, no, man.
I had to let that one cook, man.
Well, I feel like, man, there's so many different things. I've been through not me personally, but I know someone that I tried to warn, right? I knew way before high school, old friend. And I just, before things kicked off, and I knew the lady before I knew him. Don't do it. It's a bad look. I've known everyone she has slept with. Don't do it. In fact, I know the whole team. They play every Friday night at the high school. You know what I mean? Like, I can name. I have their numbers and jersey numbers, the whole team. You know what I'm like, this is the red flag. I'm telling you. But whatever. Anyway, he's married, has 2 kids.
And do you keep contact with him? And
no,
is he happy?
No, I don't know, because the lady knew that I knew her past, so that was the wedge between the friends.
Got it.
So it's a shame, but so anyway, being in this situation, there is no room for weakness. You go full force. You say your piece because it's never going to happen again.
That's why in the vows it is speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yep, and you take that and you run with it. And it's not part of the vows for just shits and giggles.
Right.
What?
There he goes, dead man walking. I tried, I failed. Got to let him make his own mistakes, like Dad did with me in the strimmer.
Jesus, didn't realise I was with the fucking Nazi Appreciation Society. Tony, if you'd like to bang her, why don't you just come out and say it?
I would like to bang her.
Hi, we're here to get married.
Just one thing before we start. For us to be a bit different, when I'm meant to say, I want to say, do I?
I'm sorry?
Do I ever?
Look, you should have spoken to someone about this before.
No, but do I, as in do I?
I'm sorry. He's just excited because we're both so happy to be getting married.
Where's Sophie? She said she'd be here. Don't get hung up, Mark. It's over. Case closed.
Do you take Nancy as your wife and promise to walk by her side forever as her best friend, her lover, and her soulmate?
Do I?
Say I do.
I do. It was a lovely service,
What?
wasn't it?
Wait.
I know some people go for that whole country.
I'm so confused because the whole courthouse wedding thing, that's way more official than what we have here. You just go to the courthouse, sign some papers, and if you're lucky, you don't have to talk to anyone else.
That's that
That's weird. That's like a Vegas. That's like a Vegas wedding.
Or maybe someone smart can let us know if those laws are similar in Vegas and the UK.
Because that's kind of interesting to me, because for the courthouse stuff, even the submittal paperwork was all just droll. There was no ceremony at all. It was just sign. That's it. Here you go. Bring it back. Get it, whatever, by a pastor, right? Just get it. I guess that's different. Never mind. But I'm just saying, courthouse wedding is not. It lacks in luster.
It's supposed to lack in luster from what we're used to.
All right, cool. It's different.
Church vibe, but we were like, who's this wedding for? Us or the tourist board? Hey, Nance, you've met Auntie Helen.
Hi. Listen, Jez, I've got great news.
Oh, brilliant. What?
The health club called. The receptionist job. I'm underqualified, but if I make it there by 4, they'll consider me.
You're not going? No. Obviously, you must go.
Jez.
See you later, Mrs. Osborne. Health club interview. It's a biggie. Really hope she gets it. Anyway, on with the wedding.
What?
That's another thing. Look, I think Nancy's trying to keep her visa or something, or maybe circumvent the whole marriage thing. But man, what the fuck?
You have to go along with the pageantry. Well, see, maybe not over there. Over here, you do. Over here, you have to go along with the pageantry. If it doesn't look real, there's fines. There might be jail time. I'm not sure, but it's hefty. It's hefty. You got to sell it. Yep.
There are consequences.
Yeah. So that's crazy, though.
Jez, you all right?
Superhands has taken 4 grams of coke to relax him for his speech.
You didn't relax him.
Wow.
Everything's fucked.
Calm down, Jez. It's going to be okay.
Maybe you were right, Mark. This wedding's all wrong. It's against God and man and the rule of law and nature.
Listen, it's your special day, and even if I have to die of anxiety making an off-the-cuff speech, we're going to keep it special.
So is it...
Ladies and gentlemen.
He's solo at the reception? Oh my God.
Because Sophie didn't show up.
He did that. No, I'm talking about Jez. His supposed wife is at an interview. So I think, is it because he made a big stink about it? He's the one that brought all the people, not her.
Right.
It's basically a party for him.
Basically.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a bad look, man. It's right up there with the Catherine Tate drunk bride. Remember that?
Oh, that was a great skit.
Well, let's just see which one's cringier.
Oh my God.
You'll forgive me, I haven't prepared a proper speech. But then perhaps that's appropriate, since this isn't a proper wedding. Or so the cynics may say. But I say to those cynics, listen, cynics, this is the modern world, and just because it's new and strange and unnerving doesn't mean it's not brilliant. In ancient Rome, they had Cupid. In modern days, it's the Home Office. Love is blind. That's not a joke about David Blunkett. No, seriously, I would never make that joke. So I say to Jeremy and... Where's Nancy?
Job interview. Health club. It's a biggie.
Oh, I say to Nancy, good luck with the interview. And I say to Jeremy, good luck with the marriage. And I think the rest of us can unite in all saying 2 fingers to the cynics and raising our glasses to true love.
True love.
And this first number is for Jez and Nancy.
Before the most awkward dance of all time, what do you rate that best man speech? Scale of 1 to 10.
I believe it or not, I've heard worse, and I've given worse. I feel like he didn't do too bad for off the cuff. Hey man, your dude is steps away from ODing on coke. Get in there and make something. That's what I would have done. I probably would have done. That's on par. I would give that out of 10 a solid 5.
Yeah, I'll go with you there. I was gonna say 7 out of 10 because for entertainment value, I appreciate the entertainment value of it.
Yes, but it's just like this whole freaking party is so sad and lonely. It's so depressing. If I was part of this ceremony, I would dip. Like, this is just buzzkill. There's no amount of alcohol that could get me to a level where, oh, this is awesome. No, this is depressing as shit.
I would find the nearest pub and make a better night out of it.
There is no reason why I should be some kind of machine in bed just because I meditate.
Hey Mark, how's it going?
Hey Karen, pretty good, and you?
Good, thanks.
It was good to see you in Gino's. Got over the twitch, by the way. Next time I have acupuncture, I'll get someone else to do it for me. Hey, look at me go, I'm charming. Yeah, so sorry if I was acting a bit weird. I guess I just wanted to see if you might want to hang out sometime.
Well, that sounds nice.
I'm a natural. Maybe I should try it on someone better looking.
Hey, Mark. Karen.
Sophie.
Sorry I'm late.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just been basically breaking up with Jeff.
Oh, God, Soph, really?
Yeah. That's all actually finally over.
Oh, Soph, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. That wasn't convincing.
Well, it's probably for the best. Anyway, no point moping. Let's get pissed. Bollocks to love.
Bollocks to love. Oh, God, I love you so much.
So, you two getting on well?
We just arranged to go out, actually.
Oh, right. Great.
But why don't you come too, Soph? No, obviously, come along with
my God.
Sam. This is Sam.
Hi.
You two have loads in common. Sam's a lovely single Buddhist.
Just as long as I'm not a tantric superman.
Why the hell not?
Brilliant. The woman you love has only been single for a few minutes, but already you found her a nice new boyfriend. Nice work, Mr. Fucking Stupid.
Hey, guy.
Of course this would happen to Mark.
Yeah.
What more do you need to say?
At that point, but you have a trend going in your life. You would just tell the girl to F off and talk to her. Because even being super rude to her face would be a pleasure rather than putting her through days or even more hours of being with him. He's going to find a way to sink it anyway, which is odd now that the writers are choosing to not tank the shit right now. All of a sudden he gives a shit about someone else other than Sophie.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what? Anyway.
But already you found her a nice new boyfriend. Nice work, Mr. Fucking Stupid.
Hey, guys. What about if we move this chair from here over to here? That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Mark, what do you think? My wife was saying maybe move that to there.
Sure. Whatever.
Great one, Nance. Brilliant. Nancy, it's lovely you do be doing, but do you think you could hold on till this is over?
Do I do Bill? I didn't think I did.
You do.
Really?
You definitely do. You would just be doing all over the place.
If you think I was, I'll stop.
She definitely was.
We know. It's okay. We know.
So, how do you feel it's going, Jez? What do you make of the big bad world of media sales?
I feel like today quite a big part of me dies forever.
Still, welcome to the real world, Jeremy.
You keep saying that.
So, how's the marriage?
Oh, pretty good.
You don't sound 110% there.
No, it's brilliant. I mean, obviously there are sometimes little niggles.
Niggles? That doesn't sound good.
Well, I mean, it's all about compromise.
Compromise? Niggles? Jesus, Jez.
You don't think... I mean, isn't it normal for there to be little differences?
No. What sort of things are niggling?
Oh, stupid stuff. You know, what DVDs we watch.
Oh, right. Stupid stuff like what you do with your free time. Your life. Sounds like you're in a hellhole.
It's true, it is kind of annoying. Last night we had to watch a whole load of Robin Williams movies.
Oh, Robin Williams. That sap. She likes him. That is so sappy.
He is kind of annoying, isn't he?
The guy is a stupid little gherkin, and so's anyone who likes him.
He is a bit like a gherkin.
You know what you should do?
Get some Jim Carrey DVDs.
Have an affair.
What?
Oh, come on. Welcome to the real world, Jeremy.
Can you please stop doing that, Tony?
You think people don't have affairs? Everyone does. Mummy, Daddy, me, you, John Major.
No, but...
Oh, come on. Affairs are great. They're simple and no one gets hurt.
They're simple.
Sure. As simple as me closing the door and then putting my hand down your trousers.
Oh my god.
Already trouble in paradise.
But I love it. It's not even a day in. It's already falling apart.
He needs to get out and get out quick.
Yep.
You don't have to be enlightened to work here, but it helps.
Sophie's eating up his whole Buddhist shtick. Got to stick it out. Keep being charming to Sophie, stay cold and unfriendly to Karen, without breaking social convention.
Who's that? Hello? Jeff?
Oh my God.
Jesus. Don't kill me. I'm not her date. Kill him. Actually, that'd be perfect.
You moved on pretty fucking quick, didn't you?
Jeff, now's not the time to talk about this.
No need for talk, Sophie. Just come to pick up a few things. Don't mind me.
Right, don't mind the maniac. How are we supposed to not mind the maniac?
So, whole question, but John or Paul, who is the best? Paul, obviously, but for the sake of argument.
That's mine, pal.
Shit. This is just not normal. Someone's got to do something. He's gonna just stand there doing nothing like Jeff's the invading Chinese army. They're women. That'll get out. Oh, God, it's got to be me.
Listen, Jeff.
I think it's time you left.
Oh, really? What are you going to do about it exactly?
What am I gonna do?
Nothing. Except stand here like a civilized man and wait for you to do the civilized thing and leave.
I'll just be getting some CDs out the bedroom.
Brilliant. Probably looks like I was ready to punch him, when actually I was going to use the Buddhist as a human shield.
That's the way to do it.
Sometimes the most unconventional methods are the most effective.
Everyone knows. You walk into a building, you got to see which Buddhist you can swing for defense. There's never... That's always an underappreciated way of violence, is using the Buddhist as violence. And that's a good thing. No one expects the flailing Buddhist. That's what I always say. That just it's fucking... I was going to use the Buddhist. All right. I love that.
The flailing Buddhist.
Yep. Yep. Anyway.
And when you said nobody expects the flailing Buddhist, you know what I went to.
I know. You're like, the Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah, it's a surprise. Which would have worked in that scenario.
Yes. I feel like the Spanish Inquisition, flailing Buddhists, right there, interchangeable. I've used both.
100%.
Every day.
Oh, yeah.
Finance, this is amazing.
You've been so sweet putting up with me and my dumb, sappy movies. Oh, so my mom called today. She's so pissed we got married, I thought she was gonna shit.
Oh.
But got me thinking, although this obviously isn't a real marriage, it still is a marriage, obviously, legally, and therefore probably in the eyes of God.
But I thought you thought it was just a stupid piece of paper.
It is, but a potentially holy one. Anyway, I just got thinking that all those feelings about guilt and shame around sex, maybe they won't be such a problem anymore.
You mean we might start to... Fuck Nichols. She's literally the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Oh, God, why did I... With Tony. Just try and forget. MASH will help. MASH will clog up the pores in my brain and make everything all right.
You are going to pay for that.
Oh, God, monsieur.
Tony. Shit. Got to deal with Tony. Nance, I'm really sorry, but I've got to go.
Oh.
It's Super Hands. He's thinking about going back on the crack. I'll get him a Scotch egg. That will usually take his mind off it. Back in a minute.
Oh.
Look, Tony, this is wrong.
Why?
Won't Tony be back soon?
Tony's never coming back.
What?
Tony ran for the hills. He's back in Lincoln getting his tummy rubbed by lovely mummy.
Shit. Me and Nancy, we're married and...
Mm-hmm. What about me, Jeremy? What about Tony? Where's my lollipop? Why should I have to go without a husband all of a sudden? Where's my piece of pie? The farmer wants a wife, Jeremy. Don't answer
Oh, my God.
This whole thing. It, like predicted. It was all going to come crashing down.
Oh, that's such a shame, too, man. That's such a shame. But, hey, You know what though? Both these three deserve each other.
In all
Tony,
the ways, the shapes, and forms.
Everyone here deserves each other.
Oh,
that's the best way I can. The amount of incohesiveness of each person and in their relationships with each other is perfect for each other.
Yep, pretty much.
But it's Nancy.
We'll cancel it. Unless, of course, you want me to have a little chat with her about you and your cock.
Ooh.
God, what a weird one.
I know.
So what do you think to Karen?
Oh, she's nice.
Great.
Really nice. She just isn't
Isn't what?
you.
Don't do it. Weird. This is wild.
This is why we pause so much. It's so cringe, so weird.
Oh my God, man. In every fucking episode, man. I'm just like, there's no way it could be worse than the last one.
And then it gets much worse. It gets much worse.
Hey, Jez. Hey, Nance.
Hi, Mark. There you go, hubby. How'd it go tonight?
Oh, pretty darn well. Nearly finally got it together with Soph.
Excellent.
Oh, yes. Now it's coming together, my friend. Look at you with your beautiful American wife and me with my lovely maybe girlfriend. Tell you what, we should get a couple of tandems and go to the Pyrenees and pick grapes or some crazy thing.
Oh, Jazz, I was wondering if you could sleep on the couch tonight. I'm on my way to see Metallica at Wembley Arena. And I've taken a couple E's, so I'm gonna start feeling pretty horny soon. And if I meet somebody, which I probably will, we'll want to come back and bone. So, I'll need the bed. Later.
See you later.
By the way, we need milk. Later, Mark.
Later. Milk? Is everything all right?
I had an affair with Tony by mistake, and Nancy found out because I told her.
Why?
Because of stupid honesty. Now we're going to stay married, but apparently our relationship is nothing more than a husk.
A husk? That doesn't sound good.
Do you think maybe if I plead, she'll forget all about it and things will go back to the fore?
Honestly?
Quite honestly. Not brutally honestly.
Then, yeah, absolutely.
Cheers, mate.
No problem, mate.
The first series of Peep Show's out now on DVD.
It's out on DVD.
Hey. Wow.
Oh, that last scene, I'm just going to need a minute for that. Those of you who've been keeping up with our personal lives know that that definitely affected me. Why would you admit that? Also, why would you do that in the first place?
Because what happens is I feel like us dudes are so simple that it would be the knowledge of, it'd be like a splinter that you can never get out. And it's always just festering. So at one point, you're just going to have to rip out the splinter, or it's going to cause your blood to go septic and you will die. So it's kind of like, you
have to get it out.
You effed up. You effed up. But man, staying in something that's dead is purgatory. That is hell.
It's hell. It's hell.
It's hell.
Pretty much.
It's tough, man. Whew. That was a great episode, though.
Thumbs up, obviously. We've just finished up series 2, and we got 7 more to go.
It's crazy.
Series 3, let's
That's
go.
Crazy, man. I can't wait. This
man.
is awesome. It's a cringe that I didn't think I didn't need.
Cringe you didn't know you needed.
Thank you. I was like, wait, that is a double negative. That cancels each other out. But all right, cool. Yes, correct. Oh, man.
Thanks for paying for yourself. Keep the lights on. Wash your hands, scrub your toes, wipe your ass, blow your nose, embrace the suck.
Unplug and do something epic, guys.
But not cheating.
Definitely not.
See y'all next time.
Later.